welcome back to my channel. And it's been a while again. I've been away again for a while. Let's just say while I was making coloring plans, life happened. So I've been extremely busy lately with all kinds of things except for coloring and making videos for YouTube, because I didn't have the time anymore. I didn't have the energy anymore. And then on top of of everything else, my computer also broke down. So then I couldn't make videos anymore. But I have a new computer now, and I finally found some time that I can make this video for the finished pages for February and March, because I didn't make a video in February. So without any delay, let's just start seeing what I've colored in February and in March. So for March, first, I didn't finish any whips that I still have, unfortunately, but I did color in 3 uncolored books, and I colored 1 page in my project book. The other project book that I have, well, I'm gonna come back to that later in the video. I haven't colored anything in it in February and also in March. But like I said, I will come back to that later. I bought 3 books, and in total I colored 7 pages in the month of March. So a month of February, I mean. So February has been a pretty good coloring month for me. March has been a little bit less, because in March I again colored 0 whips. I colored 0 uncolored books. I colored 1 page in my project book, and again 0 books in my other project book. So my project books are Botanicum by Maria Trolle. I did color in that one, and I didn't color in my Ivy and the Colorful Butterfly, I believe, or the Inky Butterfly. Ivy and the Inky Butterfly from what's her name? Johanna Bashford. So I came to the realization that I really don't like that book, the coloring. I do like the story in it. I like the concept of the book, but I'm not really fond of coloring the illustrations. So I don't think that's gonna be a project book anymore. I'm not gonna torture myself to color in something because I bombarded it as a project book. It's been a really nice revelation to me. I don't enjoy it, coloring in it. I do enjoy coloring in Botanicum, but I don't enjoy coloring in Johanna Bashford's Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. So, and for the month of March, I bought 2 books, and in total, I only colored 5 books, and you will see. We will come to the month of March, and we can talk about it a little bit later. So, I will leave this on the side, because I can actually check what I use. And let's see, let's get the first book. So the first book is it's a new book. I bought this one in February, and it's Halfling Hollow by Love Jordan. And well, of course, I mean, this is based on The Hobbit, from Tolkien. And when I saw this cute and cozy book, I knew I needed to have it. So, oh, there goes the light. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So I knew I needed to have it, so I bought it. And for the month of February, I colored this page with alcohol markers. And I also I also used some pit pens actually for the smoke. And yeah, that's it. I also used a little bit of metallic gel pen, I think, or something like that on the door. And that's it. It's kept very, very simple because that's the reason why I buy these books. They are, my relaxation books. So that's what I colored in the month of February in this book. I also colored in this book for the month of March, but I will show you that one later. Next, I colored in my project book, Botanicum by Maria Trolle. And to be honest, I had a little bit of an experiment for this month. So, yeah, you can see it like that. I colored this one and I did the background with ink, basically. And not Distress Inks, because I don't own Distress Inks. It's another brand. I can't remember the name at the moment, but it's something like a Distress Ink. And to be honest, I don't really like my background. I don't like it. I don't use ink that much, and this is the reason why. I'm not really good at it. That's the first thing, and usually I don't really like the end results anyways. So, but I was like, okay, let's have a try, because I do have, very nice colors of these inks, and I never use them. So, but yeah, I don't like it. I do like the pencil work. I used my Pablos for this one. I do like the pencil work, but I don't like the background. Yeah, and that's it. It's the page for February in my project book. So, and this book will return for March. And then I finished this one, and actually this one was a whip, so I don't know why I wrote down that I completed 0 whips, because I did. This was definitely a whip. I started this one back in October when I got this book, and I wasn't able to finish it, so I finished it in February, and I really, really like the end results. I used for this piece my Inktense and some iridescent watercolors for the background. So I don't know if you can actually see it. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can see it. You can see the shine. But I really like the Inktense, in her books. I really like, that those colors. Yeah, and I really like this page, and really proud of it. I'm glad that I finished something in this book, because it's a fun book, and it should look fun, with lots and lots of bright colors. So yeah, that's what I colored in Das Land der kleinen Abenteuer by Rita Berman. That's her latest book. And then I colored in this one by Morgan O'Brien, and I finally colored in this book, because this has been a non-colored book for a while now, and for some reason I didn't color in this book. And this year I was like, nope, we need to tackle it while it's still winter. So I did this one because it was raining that day pretty heavily, and then I saw this one, so that was pretty appropriate, I thought. And I colored this one with my Prismas, and I've used a little bit of white Posca for the raindrops, and that's it. The rest, all of it is Prisma colors, and I really like the end result. I really like the reflections that I put in the water, and I like the color combos and my sky, yeah, really proud of this page. And it was also like a fun, it's always a fun color in his books. I always enjoy coloring in his books. So yeah, I really like this one. So that's Matchstick Mouse, a winter coloring book by Morgan O'Brien. Then I colored in Woodland Watercolor, a coloring workbook by Claire Therese Gray, and I absolutely adore this book because this book actually has, if you don't know, it is printed on watercolor paper, so you can really do like a pretty decent job with your watercolors, and I like using my watercolors. So that's exactly what I did. I used my Winston & Newton watercolors on this one, and also some metallic watercolors, as you can see. And I really like the end results, to be honest. Yeah, I like my water over here, you know, with the reflections in it. I like my sky, the birds and everything. So I really like the end results. And I didn't really know what to do with the border, so I turned it into wood with some gold paint on it to give it a little bit more like sparkle. And yeah, pretty proud of it, and also a lot of fun, you know, with just working with watercolors on paper that's actually suitable for it. So that's Woodland Watercolor by Claire Therese Gray. And then I also did a page in Vivi Tinta, and we're still in February. And I did this one, a very easy, cute little page with my cheap alcohol markers. Yeah, not so much that I can say about it. So yeah, we have some cheap alcohol markers. Did I say water? Yeah, it's alcohol markers, and I used some white Poscas. That's it, you know. Again, you know, it's, for me, this is like pure relaxation. You know, if I don't have the mental capacity to do like a decent coloring page, I usually start doing something like this because I really enjoy it. So that's Gummy and Pecky. It's by Vivi Tinta. And the last one is a page I'm really proud of. Really proud of. I, first of all, finally colored in A Frog's Tale by R.J. Hampson. I have this book for such a long time, and I hadn't colored in it. Let me see if I can zoom out a bit. No, I can only zoom in. Okay. But you guys can see it. And I finally colored a page. And I really like the end results. So this is the page I colored. And I colored this one with my Prismas and some Edding paint pens. And oh yeah, I remember. It's for the silver that you can see up here and here and here. So here we do have this little shiny. But I love this page so much. And the background actually, I did not write that down, but the background is actually alcohol markers. You can see it over here. So I did my background with alcohol markers, and then I went over with pencil to create the clouds. And yeah, I really adore this page. I love it. I love the color combination of the yellow and the blue. And yeah. And I'm really happy that I finally colored in this book, because I've been planning to color in this book for such a long time. And for some reason, I didn't. And now I tackled it. I was like, okay, I'm going to tackle it. Now, the snail, I really like the color combinations on the snail. But I'm not sure for Mr. Fogarty himself. Maybe I'm going to change his colors. But I'm not sure about it. Not yet. But yeah, I'm really proud of this page. So that's the month of February. Now let's have a look at the month of March. And the month of March, like I said, it wasn't like a great coloring month for me. I only did 5 pages. That's the first thing. And the second thing, what I colored, I'm not very proud of for the most part, except for one page. There's one page that I really like, but the rest, it's all like meh. You know, it really is like that. So the first page that I colored is in this book. And I really like this book. I saw this book, I can't remember which channel anymore, but I do have to say, you know, I've seen actually this book on multiple channels right now, you know, but once I saw it, I fell in love with it and I decided to buy it. Also because the paper is absolutely amazing. So yeah, I decided to buy it, and this is like one of the first pages that I wanted to do. And I did this one with my watercolors from Schmincke, the super granulating watercolors from Schmincke, and I really like those paints. And I also used the granulating paint from Karitake. And I really like those paints too. But for some reason, I just think it's a hot mess on this page. Yeah, I mean, it went all over the place, as you can see. And I also have like this very like hard borders that I don't like. I really don't like that. I don't like those edges. So I tried to fix it with a lot of water, and I couldn't. Now let me put a little bit brighter the light, and I couldn't. But so yeah, this is the end result, and it's extremely messy. You know, it's extremely messy. I don't really even like it that much this way, but it is fun to color and in this book. And the next attempt, I will probably try something else. Maybe I'm not gonna use my granulating paints this time, but my like regular watercolor paints. But yeah, so this is what I did, and the drawings on top of it. All the white that you see, that's my Posca paint pen. So yeah, that's don't even ask me to pronounce this name. It's by Julia da Villalampe. I don't know how to pronounce it. And this is the title. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. My French sucks, so I'm not even gonna try. So that's the first thing that I did in March. Then I colored another new book of mine. It's Friends Forever by Jane Madej, or Madej, I think. And I really wanted to try out, because this is published by Get Creative 6. And I was like, okay, so that's probably better paper than the cute and cozy books from Amazon, you know, the Amazon printed one. So I did this one, and I colored it with my Pitt pens, because I really wanted to see if they would be a little bit less tricky on this kind of paper, and they're not. I also wanted to know if it's a little bit easier to blend. Not really. So, yeah, the rest of the pages in this book I'm probably going to do with my alcohol markers. But I really wanted to see if I could do that with my Pitt pens. Until now, you know, I can work with my Pitt pens, but like on like really good quality paper. I have like a really nice smooth Bristol paper, and it works like a charm on that kind of paper. But when it comes to coloring books, I haven't really found a coloring book where my Pitt pens actually blend really nicely, and you know, where they're not so extremely streaky. I don't like that. So, yeah. But anyways, I did this one. And like I said, not my best work. I'm not very proud of it. But it was kind of a test to see if I could make it work. And I couldn't really. So, yeah. But it is a cute book, Friends Forever. It really is a cute book. And you even have like stickers in the back of this book that you can color in. So these are like real stickers, and then you can color them in and, I don't know, put them somewhere you like. And then I colored in this book. My Tiny Forest coloring book by Nina Charner. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but by Nina. And I colored only one other page in this book, so I decided to color again in this book. And it's this page, and I did it with my Chroma Flows and some Artix paint pens. And it's a cute page, you know, and I really wanted to use some very soft pastel tones, and I think they did that pretty well, you know. I created a lot of shadow of trees, and yeah, it's cute and cozy and all of that, without being it like a typical cute and cozy book. So I do like this page. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, there's not much that I can say about this page. It's pretty easy coloring. So yeah, My Tiny Forest coloring book by Nina Streuner. And last, is it last? No, not last. Oh, almost. I also, of course, colored again in Botanicum, the project book, and for March I did this one, and I do really like this one. So I didn't like my background for February, but I do like my background for March. So the background is neon colors, and it's one of those limited edition color specials that they brought out, because I believe Neon Colors 2 are X amount of years old, you know. And I really like this color, and it's only in this set. So you can only get this color in that set. A collection I can show you guys. Give me a sec. So this is the set I'm talking about, and it's a special edition set because they're 50. Yeah, so the Neon Colors 2 are 50 years old, and I have the dark set. So in the dark set, you get this Caput Mortem. That's a special color, basically. So it's this one, and that's the one that I used in the background. It's a very dark color. All of these colors are very dark, and yeah, I think it's a gorgeous color, and that's also the reason why I used it. And the rest is done with pencil, and those were my Pablos. And I also used a little bit of Posca, silver Posca, right there, where I made some little sparkly dots. Yeah, and yeah, the rest is all done with Pablos. But I really like it. I really like these kind of backgrounds, like very minimalistic backgrounds. I like that. So, and I really like my tulips. Yeah, it's a very, very nice page, I think. So that's for March, the page I did for March. And this is the last one. I also did another coloring page in Halfling Hollow because it's extremely cute. And I did, hold on, this one. And I did this one with some cheap alcohol markers that I have laying around, you know. I didn't have like a lot of choice in color, especially when it comes to like green colors. So I did the best I could. But I do like the outcome. You know, and it's just a lot of fun coloring these pages. So, will I color in this book again in April? Maybe. I am enjoying this book. So, for the month of April, I am starting a page. But I have to say, for me right now, I'm doing a lot of other stuff too. I'm also doing a lot of gaming at the moment. So, I don't know how much I will color in the month of April if I haven't colored that much, like only like 5 pages or something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video by the end of the month. Maybe I will make like another like combi video of May and March, something like that. I don't know yet, but yeah. So yeah, these were all of the pages that I colored for February and March, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and till then.